Ooh, I just heard the noise again. Hello and welcome to my channel, Haylee Marie Vintage. Today I'm going to be showing you an online vintage shopping haul. This has been the stuff that I've bought while we've been on lockdown and I've been unable to shop for anything in person. I really prefer to shop in person, so online hauls are pretty rare for me, I would say. First, I'm going to show you kind of some variety of hair things. I've been shopping to try a lot of ways to style and do different sets with my hair, because since I am working from home, it doesn't matter as much if my hair looks crazy because I just have to make it look passable on Zoom, not in person. So I've been trying lots of different things for that. So I'm going to start with some interesting vintage tools that I picked up. This is from rollgohairtool.com. They have a bunch of vintage hair tools and hair styling tools. This is their roll for big rolls, like victory rolls. I have a modern day haircut that is layered, and then also I just have breakage. I bleach my hair, I dye my hair. I know, shocking, this isn't my natural color. Basically, because of that, I also have breakage, so I don't just have hair that's all one length. So I wanted to try out these tools because I do struggle on getting perfect victory rolls. That's why you pretty much never see me have rolls on this channel. I'm still practicing with this tool, but I will say it works really, really well, and I really like it. There's the two different sizes. If you are interested in how this tool works, I'd be happy to kind of show you how I use it or ways you can use it. I think this is great if you're like me and you're incredibly lazy and bad at hair and your hands don't cooperate with your brain. I also picked up her little pin curl tool. I like it because it came with a booklet with some set patterns, and I've never really actually looked at a set pattern before, despite how long I've been setting my hair like this. And so those have been fun to try, and then this just helps because, again, I have layered hair. It doesn't all just roll nicely and like a dream like maybe some people's do. Mine doesn't. So I do like this tool. I picked up this set of clips, and then I also picked up a hairbrush. This is like a curl brush, and I really like this for brushing out my curls. It actually makes a huge difference. My old brush had all the little balls at the top, and it would actually snag my hair and pull my curls and make them frizzy. So I've just noticed my curls have been increasingly better, my set brush outs with this brush. So if you can find one of these brushes, I would highly recommend. You can find them even I think at the grocery store. But I happened to pick it up from this company because I was already ordering stuff and figured why not. The one thing I will note that is a bummer, because they are a small company and I don't want to be negative, but I did order, so I didn't order these clips. I have tons of these clips. I ordered duckbill clips, and they sent me these instead, and I tried contacting them via 2 email addresses and their Instagram account, and I never heard anything. So with that in mind, I would say only order these tools from them. You can find these tools knocked off and cheaply elsewhere, but the owner did come up with this, and so I don't support using a knockoff to buy these products because they were her idea and she is patenting them, and I want to support her in that. However, I am disappointed by their customer service. Okay, we'll continue to move on. I bought another type of hair tool. I bought these vintage tin rollers, I guess. Tin or aluminum. I bought these from a small Etsy shop in Germany. I was able to get a set of 24 of these. I love these rollers. I wish I could sleep with them. They are too hard to sleep on. But wow, I feel like since I've started using these rollers, my curls look shinier and they're juicier. That doesn't seem like the right word for curls, but I don't know how else to explain it. They just look so much better because it doesn't frizz my hair at all. I don't know what about other curling sets frizz my hair, but these ones don't frizz them at all. Even when I use the pin curl tool and pin curl my hair, or pin set or whatever, that does not still give me as seamless of a curl as this does. So if you find these, you can see them all over Etsy. You kind of have to keep an eye because some people, in my opinion, overprice them, and you can pick them up really cheap if you just keep an eye out for them. So I got my set of 24 for I think $30. But then I also found sets of them that was 5 for $20. So just keep an eye out for them and you'll be able to get one at a price point you would like. I'm not showing you, I have the whole bag of 24 somewhere, but the sound of these touching each other make my skin crawl. That is the one downside on these tools, is they they just really make my skin crawl. They're very unpleasant feeling and sounding for me. If you're a tactile whatever person, I guess, like I am. These are ugh, fur sound. But like I said, best curls of my life. Next up, I have just a basic necklace, short little necklace. I thought this was really pretty, and I picked this up as a add-on or some sort from some shop because it was like cheaper to buy this necklace than it was to pay shipping. So that's what I did. Next up are some scarves. I bought these from an Instagram vintage vendor. I don't usually do that. For some reason, buying through Etsy makes me feel better. I don't know why, given I know that there are consequences kind of for the businesses because I take commissions, and so it is better to buy directly over Instagram. I just don't do that often, and I think a huge one is a lot of times if you're purchasing from somebody on Instagram, they don't just like list their price. They're like, DM me for price. And I'm kind of like, well, does that mean it's really expensive? Is it cheap? I don't know. So I'm not likely to do that. But this person, she does list her prices as she posts items, which is fantastic. And so I bought 2 scarves from her. I just thought these were really pretty. Thought they'd be pretty to just kind of like tie in my hair and look super cute in the 60s. I have that guy. And then I also have this one, which I can use as a bow. Tied it around my neck for certain things. It has like little tapered ends. I just thought the pattern for this was stunning, and so I picked it up and I'm so happy with it. It's so pretty. And again, this one I'll also probably tie in my hair sometimes. We got a sweater here. I didn't include this with my sweater video just because it's like more of a spring sweater, I guess. I don't know, that makes no sense. But this is a Susan Bristol. I bought this sweater. I don't actually really know how I'm gonna style this to like not look super grandma, but I thought it was so cute. As always, she just has the best details with the little seeds sewn on, little seed packets, like the little basket with little beaded berries in it. It's just so freaking cute. So I picked this up. This will probably, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, no idea how I'm actually gonna wear this, but I thought it was so cute that I had to have it. Next up, we have this here. This is a skirt I've been looking at for a long time. This is from Trove, which is a local boutique here in Seattle. I finally purchased it. I had tried it on in the store like, I think in like December, and I had still been thinking about it, and then the last time I had gone in the store I didn't see it and I was very disappointed. But then I saw it on their Etsy, so I must have just missed it when I was in the store. But it's just this beautiful silk green, purple, and gold skirt. I'll wear it a bunch. It's super lightweight, but also super heavy at the same time, the way silk kind of tends to be. But I just thought it was fantastic. Next up, I have like mini haul from Redbird Vintage Boxes. They have monthly closet clean out sales now. So I picked this up from there. Admittedly, I did not have a ton of success with these 2 pieces. It's not their fault. Actually, they probably didn't send them to me for a reason. Both of them don't quite fit right, and I don't know if I can get them altered well enough to fit me correctly. So both of these are kind of disappointing purchases, and is the exact reason I shy away from online vintage buying, is just because I have a hard time not trying things on because I'm pretty particular about how things fit, and things just like fit everybody really different. So yeah, both of these were kind of a failure in the fit department. But that is not their fault. This is the first dress. I did go ahead and repair it, so it was sent to me where the hem was hanging out the bottom, like the lining. Let me find it. This was hanging out the bottom, and then there were some sequins that were out of place that I had stitched back in place. But yeah, this is really beautiful, and I really wish it fit me well. I don't think it does, and so I think there's a chance that I'm going to go ahead and purge this in my next closet clean out and take it to my local boutiques and have them hopefully find a home for it for me. Since it didn't work out, let me grab the second dress. This, I was also disappointed on fit. This is probably like a 60s, 70s prairie dress. I wish this fit me well, guys. So I'm debating whether I'm going to go ahead and hem this because I think there's a chance that it's the hem that I don't love, not really like the dress itself. I don't know, but I also like don't love the way it fits me in the waist. So we'll see, but both of these, since I bought it from their closet clear out sale, it wasn't hugely expensive. So I don't mind like having to kind of resell them and just kind of get rid of them fairly quickly. It's not ideal, but again, it's not their fault and it's not it's like not really anybody's fault. They just don't fit me well. So we'll probably be looking at getting rid of these and exchanging them for something else. Next up, I am not going to try this on for you because I still am in the process of altering it. But this is a really beautiful skirt from the 40s that my friend Katie gave me. Her grandma left her some clothing, and so I just need to alter this. So I plan on just making a like box pleat in the back that's super flattering to the butt to kind of just take in the waistline in a way that also doesn't make it so you can't take the garment back out again in the future. So I am going to do that, and so I will not be trying this on because I have not done that yet. But look at this pattern. I think this might be feed sack material. Just because it kind of reminds me, it has like little owls and fish and stuff in it. It just seems kind of feed sacky to me. And I think Katie said it's from the 40s, and it looks very 40s to me with these big ol' pockets. And yes, it has big old pockets, so that's always a plus. Always love that. Last up for me is like the real star of the show for this vintage haul, but it's also the one that cost me the most, so no surprises there. But I was super excited about this. I had gotten my stimulus check and was kind of waiting to see hopefully local businesses in my area put out vintage clothing that I was really excited about, and I asked, I put it out there, and they delivered. I love this dress so much, and it has its original belt with it. Always fantastic. But this right here, ooh, I will have to try this on to show you guys all the detailing this dress has, but this dress is gorgeous. This is a black dress, and it has like a little bows here, and then it has a lace insert in the skirt, and then its shoulder pads are in really great shape and they're intact. This is just beautiful. So right now when I'm picking up vintage, I'm usually buying things that I don't have the capabilities to sew. Now that I'm sewing so many garments, I'm buying a lot less vintage than I used to because I can make something custom to my size in fabrics that I love. So I've been kind of like pulling back on shopping like higher end vintage. So this for me was like the dress that like I would not be able to make. I don't really know how to do lace insertion and things like that, and so I'm very excited about this dress. I think it's super stunning. But that was it for this haul. If you enjoyed it, definitely hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you stick around. I will see you next time.